Hey, this is Kelly again, talking about my fourth gadget in my lactation gadget series, which are milk strips, like alcohol testing milk strips. And I'm just picking on Freedom Mom because it's one of them, but it's not the only one. There are a lot on the market. So if the premise is if you're going to be drinking and you don't know if you've had too much or if this is safe to give your baby this milk, then you put this little strip in there and you test it for alcohol content. And it's kind of expensive. It's not always accurate. And I don't really recommend these things because they can give you false positives sometimes. And I think you should really know your body better and I think you do know your body better, basically. And I think using some common sense and seeing how your body feels, and there are some workarounds if you did imbibe a little bit too much. But using these strips, you can, but it wouldn't be the only data point that I would use to know if the milk was safe to give your baby or not. Typically, our liver can process about a drink per hour-ish. So if you haven't been drinking for a while, I would start out slowly and with a full stomach, with someone else there to care for the baby if need be. But I would have a drink, and then maybe right after nursing or right after pumping, I would start drinking, because by the time the kid needs to eat again or you need to pump again, that alcohol is going to be out of your system if you only have one. Now, if you have 4 in those 2 hours between your nursing sessions or pumping sessions, maybe we have to think differently. But just 1 should be out of your system. I always tell moms, know how you can react to alcohol. Observe for, do you feel safe enough to drive? If you've had 1 or 2 drinks, do you feel safe enough to drive? Like if you were to have to, get pulled over and have to blow, would you be safe? And if for some reason you're at your sister's wedding and you just overdid it and you're like, oh my gosh, it's time to pump right now and I don't know what to do with this milk, you can always save it, and then you can use it for a milk bath, you can do whatever, or you can dilute it. And you can dilute it between 3 different pumping bottles, like if you wanted to. So what we're looking at is the alcohol content of when you pumped. If your blood alcohol level was high when you did pump, then I would consider that milk to be higher of alcohol content as well. So again, you can dilute it out over 2, 3, 4 bottles. You can mix it with other milk when you pumped when you're sober, or you can dump it out, or you can use it for a milk bath. But those are some options that you may want to consider instead of using these milk strips. Nothing against them if you have them, but just know that they don't always accurately portray the alcohol content in the pumped milk. So something to consider. If you have any questions, let me know, babybelovedinc.com, and thanks for watching.